All right, so we need to do some spring cleaning today. Throw some new plugs in, throw the new plug wires on, check, and I gotta understand the fuel system. I'm not really sure where the fuel pressure regulator goes. Then throw the pump into the tank. And after that, looks like we'll be going to get the body this weekend. What I have on the garage floor here is all the plug wires. This goes to the coil, and then I have 9 wires. So I don't know why that is. Why would that be? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, before I toss the wires on, I'm gonna grab these plugs out. See how terrible they actually might be. Okay. Let's take a look at this. So this plug looks actually really good. Looks like an old plug. All right, this one, dry and has a fair burn. Okay, number 3, same, looks really good. Looks like they're old plugs. Number 1, same, looks great. Frankly, all signs point to this engine looks pretty good. And number 8, a little dark. Charcoal. Somebody must have pulled this. I wonder if I pulled one of them before, because it was a little loose. Number 2, looks fine. Time to sneak on over to the driver's side. This is way easier than doing it with the body on. Now I'm gonna have anti-seize glitter over everything, everywhere, which can be fun. Calls for fun times. Everyone likes glitter. Glitter is all off my hands. Now it's plug wires. Okay. And it comes up here. Okay. Driver's side done. First, let's judge these Taylor wires. My one desire for them would be that they're a little bit more tailor-made. They're a little bit more tailor-made for this car. So I bought these wires specifically for this car, and the number 4 is too long. So that's come a bummer, but you know, they look good. They're gonna be just fine though, for what I mean, they're just fine. The note to take away is that this Uppbeat to coil wire probably would have been 14 billion times easier to do without the water pump on. We got it. To kind of wrap up this video, I wanted to show 2 more things on the decisions I've made on how to do things. So in my last video, I drew up a pump, and I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do for a pump. I posted that on a Facebook group and also a forum, and I got some good feedback, and I have had a lot of questions on what I decided to do since I haven't posted a video for a while. Instead of building one like I was planning on, I had some members direct me to this. What I ordered was this part number, and this is for a 75 through 77. Somebody led me to this and sent a link to me. 2 people did actually, and so I ended up debating, like, I kind of did a cost analysis of what it would cost to build a tank. Plus I needed a new filler anyway, because mine, somebody tried to thieve gas out of it, and so it was ruined. So I had to buy this whole unit anyway, plus the fuel pump, plus like the electronics, plus learn how to put it together. So here it is in all of its glory. We are both seeing it for the first time. and it honestly looks like it's gonna go right in. And that is the part on my vehicle that is gone. My sending unit was probably hammered also. So this pump supposedly came with a, oh, here it is. I forgot what this was called. Hydromat is what it was called. And this is a pretty good quality one. It says people. I don't know who says that, but people have said it. And now I just have to learn how to hook this up. I have a line. Oh, looks like I won't have to learn too much on how to hook it up. So anyway, some of you have asked, what have I done? This is what I'm going to do. And still not sure on how to do this, because this is only an out and then a breather tube, and my other one has a return line. So I have to, looks like I'm gonna have to learn like what exactly do I need to do. And I will just go ahead and install that. I don't know if anybody really wants to see me install that. It looks like it's mainly just taking a bunch of screws out and putting some screws in. And if you want to see me put it in, or you want to see how they go in, maybe I'll record it just in case. So the second thing that I wanted to show you was this. I think I've talked about this before, at least have shown the box to everybody. I don't know if anybody has ever seen one of these before. I hadn't, so I thought I'd show it off real quick before I start installing it. So this is the system I plan on using. This is the painless wire system, painless wire harness. And I want to show you how cool this is. I'm sure everybody, most people probably knew this. I didn't, like I was saying. But here is how cool this system is. So I have this harness. I got the extra length so I could put the ECM in the little compartments in a C4, in a C3 that are behind the seats. They're also in a C4. Here's how easy this is. So it just shows you on each of these tags like where these plug into. And there are some questions that I have on some of the tags that I don't know where they go. And I also, look, they even, there's 8 injector lines, but they even name like the individual injectors. How amazing is that? So that's gonna be really nice. It also has, let me drag that over here. It also has an OBD 2 sensor and an engine light. The gauges that I'm going to get will also have an engine light, engine check light on them. So there's just a lot of stuff that I don't know what to do with yet. It came with some pretty good instructions. I think I still got to learn. Right now, I'm debating on, well, I'm not really debating, I just don't know how to do it any other way. But this is what I know as, here's the air pump. This was the air pump system, is my guess. And then over here sat a giant pump, and I'm not exactly sure what it bled into, but I think it pumped air back into the intake is what I can follow. Some people have written, or some things that I have read state that this is not connected to the EGR system. So I'm not very familiar with any of this. Like I don't know what this and this do. I don't know if these are the EGR and the AIR system, and these run these vacuums that run these switches. But what I am planning on doing, what I'm trying to learn how to do, and I asked one of the members on the forum, because he has done this same swap and his engine doesn't look like it has these. I've seen people cap these off and delete all of this hose. And I don't, you know, it's not for, it would look better, but aesthetically it's not a concern for me as much as it is what benefits would I gain from keeping it. I also would have to buy these new components, and I just don't know if that's really what this is. I'm not sure why. So it's running off the headers, so this must be like extreme, and I bent it up with the chain. Must be like extremely hot gas that's running through these and feeding back into the intake, creating vacuum or making a vacuum, but there's a lot of diaphragms. And I just like, maybe that's like a thermostat or something that lets air in after it's cooled, or I don't know. I don't know how to delete it right now with the computer system, and I don't know what these two sensors would be to, and I don't even know if it's on the same circuit. Overall, it's getting down to like the last little bit. Probably start off next clicking these in, and pretty awesome.